Hello everyone, this is Rupa Jha, CEO of Black Swan Business Setup Services. So as you know, as you have seen in previous videos that we help you form companies in Dubai and UAE, and we have also explained you the different structures. Like in UAE, there are different jurisdictions to set up your business: mainland, free zone, and offshore. Now, there's a very common question that comes from clients that whether they can form their company by themselves in UAE, or do they need help of business setup or PRO companies, what we call it over here, or PRO companies like us. So first, let me tell you, there are a lot of activities through which people do this work of business setup. So we work as document clearing services, business setup services company, corporate services, businessman services, management consultancy. So a lot of people, help you in their own way to help you set up your business here in UAE and help you do all the documentation part. Now, here to give you little insight into it, well, Dubai government and the free zones over here, or the economic department, all of them are, as you know, they are technically or technology wise very advanced. So all of them are there online, and they keep trying doing things to make things more customer friendly. So you have online sites where you can see activities, you can see the cost, you can know the process, and yes, you can yourself set up your business in Dubai without the help of any company, or any mediator, or any PRO companies or setup company like us. But however, the thing is, like for example, I will go one by one, jurisdiction wise, that when and how or at what circumstances you need us or you need our assistance. So I will start with offshore companies. Well, first of all, offshore companies definitely you cannot set up by yourself. That has to be done through agents. So companies who are registered agents of particular offshores, so they will be your service provider. They will their address you will be using as your address, and offshore companies definitely you will have to go by them or via them. Offshore jurisdictions do not entertain clients directly. So that is about the offshore jurisdiction. So definitely for offshore companies, you have to contact these companies. They tell you the details, they tell you the costing, the document requirements, and then they exactly know how to file the documents, how to file the fill the portals, fill the applications, draft the memorandums. They send you these documents, you sign them. They have their people who deliver these documents and help in all the logistics of the process. And then finally, once your license is done, they deliver it to you with remarks of what's next that you have to do, or what are the do's and don'ts, or how to open the bank account, how to, whether you need to file for tax or not. So with all these information, they deliver you the final product or your license and all the papers. And they are also there 24 hours, or you can say 12 months, to assist you in anything else that you need. You need a share certificate, you need some board resolution to be attested, you want it to be renewed. So you don't need to come to the country every time. They are there to assist you. You just need to send them an email and whatever is required from your side, like documents or payments, and they will do everything for you. So that is about the offshore companies. Now, when it comes to free zone companies, well, almost, as you know, there are more than 40 free zones in UAE, and all the free zones are very advanced, and they have their online systems, they have their customer care representatives, they have their toll-free numbers, and they attend the clients very nicely. You put any query to them, they'll reply to you, and you can directly go to their sites, get your queries solved, and you can send the papers directly to them, send them the payment directly, and form your company. But now the second question comes is, sometimes what happens is, suppose you have a requirement, and if you go to each free zone to check that for this activity, what is the process, what is the cost, obviously that's a very tedious job, it's time consuming job. However, if you go through a consultant, since they already have know-how of all the free zones, they are also registered agents in many of the free zones. So at one point or one window, they can give you a comparison report of costs, documents, process, or anything on all the free zones. So you get a variety of options to choose, and then you can decide, like, which free zone to go for, what is suiting your budget, what is suiting your geographical requirements, what is suiting your visa requirements, because every free zone, the cost is different, the facilities are different, the visa process, the visa cost, everything is quite different in every free zone. So obviously before you choose it, you always want to do your own due diligence, your own research, or so these companies, they can do it in a very short while for you. Maybe in an hour they can send you a complete comparison report, and maybe for yourself to do it, it might take weeks, because to getting in touch with all these free zones, getting the cost, everything, it's quite tedious. And then also understanding those terms, and whatever they write on the proposal, sometimes even that becomes challenging for clients, because that is not your daily job. Sometimes you have to understand a lot of things, you need further clarifications. So these companies, PRO companies or business setup companies, they help you with complete insight, and then they also help you to draft the agreement, the draft the application, get the fees done, and everything because they're already into it. That's their business, so they do it better. So if you want to save your time and focus on what's more important for your business, it is always advisable to choose companies like this who are experienced in that field, and maybe pay them a small service fee and get the work done completely hassle free, or faster, or in a more simpler way. Now, when we come to mainline companies, well, in mainline companies, as you know, that if it is a professional company or LLC company, you need a local sponsor, either as a shareholder or as a service agent. So, and every license has different kind of requirements. Sometimes there are some licenses where you need particular specific type of locals, like somewhere you need architect locals, somewhere you need locals who are auditors, sometimes you need you know locals who are who has done management or accounting. So different kind of licenses has different kind of requirements. So a lot of times headhunting or finding these kind of locals with specific requirements might become a challenging job for you. And even for the local, because you both have to know each other and understand each other's business, and how you both can support each other. So that can become time consuming, and you don't have a guarantee how soon you will get it or whom you will get it. With these companies, they have already built their network, they had good reputation, credibility with these locals, so they trust them. And they know that they know the process, and they will take care of all the paperwork, and they already have specific locals sorted out for different activities. Like if you need a radar certified local for a real estate license, they already have it. If you need a civil engineer local, they already have it, so they already keep it ready. So a lot of times your that time is also saved, which you will invest in finding somebody and then liaising with that person and making your credibility, and then going ahead with the process. So that's already 70% or 80% done if you get in touch with these companies. So that is very advisable. Also, these companies, they already have PROs or special people who are already on the field, and who are already in these departments, visiting them daily and doing all these works, getting the visas done, stamping done, medicals done, Emirates ID done. So for a complete process of a company setup to visa, you have to deal with different departments. Like, you deal with economic department, the immigration, the labor, so with the medical, Emirates ID authorities. So visiting so many multiple departments for each and every work, I think it's time consuming, energy consuming, and sometimes money consuming as well, because you could have utilized that time in earning money somewhere in your business or meeting a client. So these PROs can, because it's their daily job, they're doing these for all the clients, and once they're authorized for your company, they can do it on your behalf, and they can get all this done in a very short while. And because they are already experienced, it won't take much time for them to complete the process, and they will do it with obviously less mistakes, because they are more experienced in that work. So I think this is also one important point why you should outsource your work to these companies, so that your work is more, is given to somebody who is reliable, who's experienced, who can save you time, who can save you energy, and who can save you money, because they will exactly guide you that as per your activity, as per your requirements, what jurisdiction is good for you, what license is good for you, what structure is good for you. Because if you start today, start from the scratch to do all the research for all this, this might take a lot of time to do that. So I advise that you use these kind of companies, business setup companies or PRO companies, to get these things done. Also, a lot of times what happens is, once you're into business, now there are a lot of small things which has to be reminded to you, like your renewals, your visa renewals, your employee renewals, your license renewals, or a lot of these things can come. Now these companies, they work with you as retainers, and they work along with you. So they send you reminders whenever it is required to renew your license, whenever it is required to renew your staff's license, whenever your WPS or salary is not done, if there is any remarks from immigration or labor. So they can handle a lot of things which are actually very time taking, and it's completely it's too much hassle also to take on. So they take care of that pretty well, and can make things much easy for you. So yes, definitely there are a lot of these kind of good companies there in UAE. We are one of them. Black Swan Business Setup Services is a one-stop shop for all your business requirements, which includes your incorporation, investor visa, employee visa, residence visa, family visa, your office rentals, and your bookkeeping. So everything that you need to start your business here in UAE, I think we are in a very good situation to provide that to you. We are experienced, we are fast, we are reliable, and we really take care of our clients and their time, energy, and money. So we are here to save your time, energy, and money. So contact us today. You can find our contact details below. It's info@blackswanbss.com. You can email your queries to us, and you can call us at +971-522-447757, and our website is blackswanbss.com. So subscribe us for more videos related to this. Till then, thank you. Bye bye.